This video is a quick start guide to using the Woojer Vest 3, and it'll give you an idea of how to use it and what it's like. A quick look around the vest. The vest has 6 haptic transducers, and these create vibrations which are in sync with the audio on games to create a fully immersive experience. And there are 2 chest height transducers at the top, one on the left, one on the right, and there's 1 transducer on either side around your waist, and there are 2 more transducers on the back either side of the charging point at the back. There's an analog audio jack input, so this could be used to connect to a game controller using a short cable, or to be used with your VR headset or PC. And you can use the wired headphone jack to listen to the audio using your headphones if you wanted to. And there's also a USB-C input socket here which can be used for some devices. The vest is fully adjustable, so loosen it off and then first tighten the waist straps and then the chest straps. Don't pull the chest straps in too far, as this will lift the transducers on the chest, making them less effective. And finally, pull both shoulder straps down. The goal here is that the vest is comfortable, but also more importantly than that is that each transducer makes close contact with the body. And this will give you the best immersive experience, so make sure you wear a thin top or t-shirt. I'll be using this with my Quest 3, but you can also connect it to a standard games console or connect it to any Bluetooth audio source. When you first use your vest, turn the sensitivity and volume down to a lower setting. And this will allow you to get used to how the vest feels, so your first experience isn't too intense. And if you have control of your background music and your sound effects in your game, then turn the background music down to 20%, and this will give you the maximum benefits of using the Vest 3. These are the games that I had the best experience with whilst using the vest. In Death Unchained is one of my favourite games, and I've really enjoyed using the Vest 3 with this game. There's so many levels of intensity with this game. When you play in Death Unchained and you've got a low life, I think it's around maybe 10%, you get a heartbeat, and wearing this vest, that heartbeat I can feel penetrating my whole upper body. It's literally vibrating my whole body in a really good way that enhances the game. Beside the intensity of the heartbeat, there's also a lot more subtle vibrations as well, for when you pull back the bow, when you shoot an arrow, when you get shot by an arrow, or when you're shooting one of the enemies. Thrill of the Fight is one of my favourite boxing games, and I found that it works best when you reduce the crowd noise under settings to 20% and you reduce the radio noise, which is basically the music playing, to 5%. If the radio noise is too loud, and this is the same for any game, if the music is too loud, you'll just get loads of haptic feedback and vibrations from the sound of the music rather than the actual physical actions of you punching or you shooting. And once I'd reduced those levels, I found actually when I got hit, it was actually quite effective, so you'd feel the vibration every time you get hit. Wearing the vest in some games like Vader Immortal, it adds a different level of immersion, so you can't feel every lightsaber strike, but what you have got is that low level vibration that just runs through the top of your body, which adds that another level of intensity to the game. That constant low level vibration was the same with Onward as well, and it just adds another level of intensity and makes you feel really immersed. It's easy to assume that if you put this on the highest level of sensitivity, that this will give you the best experience with this vest, but in my experience using it, I would say that less is more, and I found that on some games if you lower the sensitivity down to 50 to 80%, depending on what game it is, that overall you'll get a better experience. What you don't want is the vest just to constantly, intensely vibrate, because this will detract from your gameplay rather than add to it. I think it's also important to manage expectations with this vest or any haptic vest that you buy. What you're not going to get is that jolting feeling towards you like you've been punched or like you've been shot. It's more of a constant, low-level, intense vibration, which definitely does add to the immersion within a game. Let me know in the comments what you love about this vest, or what you'd like to see improved, or whether you're looking forward to getting one. And if you want more tips on the Quest 3, then you want to watch this video next, and I'll see you over there.